Kimi Raikkonen. Kimi Raikkonen, aka the Iceman, aka Schumacher Nightmare, is the cleanest and composed driver in F1. He is famous for his cold personality and monotone radio messages that are meme material for F1 fans.
To pick up the pace a little bit for the last couple of laps.
So give me a full power then. Just give me a full power.
Scuff
What the
up.
hell is doing?
Not only this, his humorless but sarcastic interviews are also famous, making him the last of a dying racer breed who didn't care about fame or PR.
I don't know.
Does it handle better than the old car?
I still don't know.
Does it have a better electronics package than the old car?
Just leave me alone. I know what I'm doing.
Alright.
He is also remembered for his hilarious Monaco yacht incident in 2006. Kimi's car caught fire in the mid-race. Instead of showing disappointment, he did an unbelievable action. He walked straight to his private yacht moored nearby, got shirtless, and enjoyed the rest of the race.
There is Kimi Räikkönen. He's not even gone back to the paddock. He's got his shirt off. He's on his boat, which has a splendid name, One More Toy.
Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen, aka F1 boss, breathes and lives for racing. He is a cold racing machine sent to end hope for other drivers. He is known for his controversial driving style that includes late-breaking duels that leave opponents guessing if they'll end up in the gravel. Also, he never yields, even if it means a collision. Due to these aggressive driving rules, he was able to secure his world championship in 2024 without having the fastest car.
And like you said, before I could only win it in the fastest car.
Exactly.
He is so locked into racing that he once wore a Red Bull shirt to his gender reveal event. It means that Max could be told he is having a daughter and respond with, "Copy that, box this lap." Unfortunately, this determination for racing came from an abusive childhood, where his father used to punish him severely when he was unable to meet his standards.
3 minutes later, where is he now? I said, come on, drive. I'm still, I don't care, drive. And then he couldn't move his finger.
Due to such an abusive father, he has an unapologetic and blunt personality. Charles Leclerc. Known for Golden Boy status, Charles was promoted to Ferrari in 2019 at just 21. He immediately started out qualifying and out racing four-time world champion Sebastian Vettel.
Sebastian Vettel goes past. Charles Leclerc has gone straight on.
But his race results often meet with great tragedies. His unreal strategies and forgetfulness have provided an entire meme subculture to F1 fans. One of the prominent examples of his humorous tragedy is in the 2020 Turkish GP race, where he put on the wrong tires. Not only this, he is famous for his one heartbreaking radio moment where he crashed during qualifying for the 2019 Azerbaijan GP while chasing pole.
I am stupid. I switch off everything.
One fun fact about Charles is that once he accidentally gave away his own apartment address to thousands of viewers while doing Twitch live streaming. Fernando Alonso. This all-time favorite racer is famous for three things. One is his raw talent of converting mediocre cars into a spectacle. He can put midfield cars into the top 5. The second is that he is considered the young prodigy of F1. No, it is not sarcasm here. Though he is 43, he is the youngest F1 driver in the league because he is a certified pookie who loves to make iconic TikTok videos and pull faces on camera.
I don't want to.
We're going to have big problems later if we don't.
Already I have big problems now.
The third is his cursed pattern. He tends to join a team right before it declines or leave just before it improves. This raw talent is rare in the F1 world. Lewis Hamilton, a 7-time world champion and a central figure in modern F1, Lewis is the first black driver in Formula One history. He has won in 30 different countries and is famous for ruining several of Alex Albon's promising race results. Hamilton has won a race in almost every season he competed in and is currently hunting for the 8th World Championship title. His rivalry with Max Verstappen in 2021 was one of the intense F1 battles.
Hamilton into the first chicane once again. It's wheel to wheel. Hamilton and Verstappen, and this time Verstappen and Hamilton have crashed out, and they are both out.
Unfortunately, his 2025 season was painful as he got into some problems with his car. He experienced a crash during the final practice session, damaging his car's front right suspension. Carlos Sainz. This Spanish racer has two nicknames, Smooth Operator and Chili. He gave himself the title of Smooth Operator, singing this Sade song over the radio after his Silverstone win.
Smooth operator, smooth operator.
He is a thirst-over racer, as F1 fans often swoon over him for his looks, charm, and stylish Instagram posts. Carlos often unintentionally becomes a meme, like when he looks spaced out during press conferences or has moments of accidental sass.
I brought it here, so if you want to have a game on Saturday, I'm always up for it. Yeah. If you're ready to lose.
We'll see.
You can get the idea of his absent-mindedness from the fact that he forgot his own Silverstone win details during a press conference. Moreover, he confused a photographer with a teammate. If we talk about his career highlights, in 2022, he won his first F1 race at Silverstone after a thrilling battle with Red Bull and Mercedes. Despite his exceptional strategies, Ferrari is bringing in Lewis Hamilton, and Carlos is expected to be without a seat in 2026. Let's see what he will do in the next season. Sebastian Vettel. Sebastian Vettel, or we must say Red Bull Dominator, is a household name because of his exceptional Red Bull racing tactics. He became the face of F1 when he won 4 consecutive championships from 2010 to 2013. Due to this, he became the youngest world champion, snatching this title from Lewis Hamilton.
And get this Italian Grand Prix underway, the youngest ever Formula One pole sitter with a tremendous responsibility. Kovalainen is itching to get on with this race. Vettel hits it, and away we go. We're racing at Monza. Sebastian Vettel leads a Grand Prix.
Not only this, Sebastian has secured the records for most podium finishes, most pole positions, and most wins in a season. His grand slams and driving tactics used to crush the souls of other drivers. Unfortunately for Vettel, the regulation changes in 2014 didn't suit him at all. The once legendary driver started suffering on the track, unable to secure any other achievements. This continued until his retirement at the end of the 2022 season. Lando Norris. Lando Norris is the perfect blend of Gen Z chaos, elite talent, and meme material. He has got the pace, the personality, and the potential to become a world champion, but he will do it his way, probably while complaining about tires and making TikTok.
We thinking we solve, we don't play. Hope you're ready for the next episode.
He is a Twitch legend who is on a mission to make F1 cool and relatable for Gen Z. During the pandemic, he switched to Twitch, where he formed the iconic online crew Quadrant, mixing gaming and F1 content.
I reckon if Charles was leading up through Eau Rouge on lap 1, by the time we get to the end of the straight, he'd be last.
If we talk about his on-track skills, he is genuinely one of the most talented drivers on the current grid. He has outdriven the McLaren car several times, finishing high in the midfield even when the car didn't deserve to be there. As of 2025, he's still hunting for that elusive first win, but he has had multiple podiums and various intense racing moments under his belt. Oscar Piastri. He started his F1 debut in 2023 and got the nickname of the Quiet Assassin in just a short time. He is famous for 2 things. One is his unusual decisions. He took the difficult route to F1 by dominating F3 and F2 back-to-back as a rookie. As it is a rare feat, he became one of the most hyped rookies in recent memory. We could see his talents in the 2025 season, where he became the first repeat pole sitter of the season. Not only this, his margin to George Russell, 0.168 seconds, prior to his one-place grid drop, is also one of his biggest achievements.
Good launch off the line for Oscar Piastri, Australian driver getting to the apex first. Verstappen trying to hang on to it, and Verstappen hangs on to the lead, but he went all 4 wheels off the road.
The second thing is his anti-Lando personality. He is the best friend and team member of Lando, often seen together, but he is completely opposite of Lando. No antics, no Twitch streams, no emotional radio freakouts.
It's broken! Anti-stall! It's off.
Lance Stroll? You can find a lot of similarities between Lance Stroll and Joe Biden. Now, don't get too shocked. Just like Joe Biden, Lance is also disoriented, stiff, and mentally checked out during media sessions or press conferences.
Of Leicester's
I
Daily.
saw a picture of this.
I went there on Friday.
Yeah.
Well, I went there at 10 a.m. So
10 a.m.
The
Smoke meat for
meat-
breakfast.
Yeah.
Is that your dirty napkin?
This is my dirty napkin, but
Yeah.
it's signed by Billy. He wanted me to give it to you.
Thanks.
Maybe Joe Biden is a bit aware of his surroundings, but Lance is totally blank about what is happening in his car or his team. He once completely ignored his trainer shoving him for warm-ups. If we talk about his career highlights, many fans believe Lance is in F1 only because of his dad's money, not talent. But he did prove these fans wrong by becoming one of the youngest drivers to ever stand on an F1 podium. Moreover, in the 2020 Turkish GP, he shocked everyone by taking pole in rainy conditions. Alain Prost? Four-time world champion Alain Prost appeared in 199 races and won 51 of them. He was famous for his meticulous style, brain power, and speed. Due to his precise driving tactics, the F1 world remembers him as a professor. He became France's first world champion in 1985, and a nightmare for Jackie Stewart.
Trying to take Senna, one Brazilian passes another, and we've got a third leader before even one lap has been completed.
He is not only famous for his driving precision and racing spirit, but also his intense battle with Ayrton Senna. Their time at McLaren is full of some extreme racing moments that F1 fans have never seen. Niki Lauda? There's no doubt that Niki Lauda entered Formula One with the help of his money, but it is his talent that keeps him in the racing world. He became the comeback king of F1, giving an iconic moment to its fans. This three-time world champion survived a near-fatal crash in 1976. After suffering life-threatening burns in a crash at Nürburgring, he made his comeback just 6 weeks later. Not only this, he raced exceptionally well, losing the title by only one score to James Hunt. But this comeback is not the only one that shocked his fans. In fact, Niki retired in 1979 only to surprise his fans by coming back with McLaren in 1982. After having an epic contest with Alain Prost, he retired for good in 1985. However, he couldn't say goodbye to the racing world at all. He kicked off his career as a manager in the F1, focusing on giving a modern face to Mercedes. He introduced Lewis Hamilton to the team and remained with them until he died in 2019. Jim Clark? Two-time world champion, Clark was an unrivaled talent. One of his exceptional achievements was to show some exceptional driving skills in the torrential rain at Spa in 1963. He was 8 miles clear of the nearest competitor and was praised for his bravery in racing in the most dangerous period of motorsport's history.
Jim Clark. In 3 hours, he covered just over 290 miles at an average of 97.2 miles an hour.
He was considered one of the most naturally gifted drivers ever. He participated in 72 races and won 25, securing the record for the most races and pole wins. This Scottish ace became unbeaten only 2 times in his life, once when he suffered mechanical issues, and the second when he died in 1968 during an F2 race at Hockenheim. Isak Hajjar? We all know that TikTok and meme culture love mispronouncing names for laughs, and Isak Hajjar became a fan favorite. It sounds chaotic and over the top, which fits perfectly with the Red Bull Jr. Stress Simulator meme. We all know how brutal the Red Bull Jr. program is. One mistake and you will be on the train to Formula E.
Let me tell you how this is gonna work. You ain't gonna tell me shit. Listen, suck my shut up.
The TikTok community has dramatized this stress like it's a reality TV show, and Isak is the main character in it. If we talk about his career, Isak gave an impressive performance in the 2024 Formula 2 season as a runner-up. Due to this, he got to make his debut in Formula 1 with Red Bull in 2025. This season, his exceptional performance made him a rising junior talent.
To then floor it, to put some heat into his tyres and...
He accumulated a total of 7 points over 8 races and is praised for his strategic teamwork with Liam Lawson in the Monaco Grand Prix. George Russell. George Russell is widely regarded as one of the most naturally talented drivers of his generation. From his days dominating Formula 2 to out-qualifying teammates in underperforming cars, he built a reputation for being fast, precise, and mentally sharp. You can get the idea of his exceptional driving skills from the stats of the 2025 season. He achieved 3 race wins, 5 pole positions, 19 podiums, and 8 fastest laps. He shakes the future of Max Verstappen in Red Bull. Despite his sharp driving, George has an odd habit of being involved in high-profile collisions. The 2021 Imola crash with Valtteri Bottas is an example of it.
On board with George Russell.
What the f was he doing? Honestly, is he a f for what?
With this, he dares to do wrong and then paints himself as blameless on radio messages. Due to this, his radio messages have become meme material among F1 fans. Ayrton Senna? The 1984 Brazilian Grand Prix was the first race of Ayrton Senna. This 3-time world champion is known for his depth of commitment and his constant desire to push the boundaries. He won almost 41 races and 65 pole positions during his career.
His home race in front of his adoring fans in Sao Paulo.
As we have discussed earlier, his rivalry with Alain Prost is one of the biggest feuds of F1 history. But in this rivalry, we could see deep respect and acknowledgements of each other's achievements. This legendary motorsport figure died at the San Marino Grand Prix in 1994.
Senna bateu forte. Ali na Tamburello.
Alex Albon was Red Bull's promising young star in 2019, mostly because they needed anyone who wasn't Pierre Gasly at that point. He got promoted mid-season, having a solid start to his Red Bull career. But it was short-lived as Max Verstappen became the villain of his story. In 2020, Alex was quietly benched and replaced by Sergio Perez because if you're not beating Max, you might as well pack up your helmet and leave.
He's created this team around him, but truthfully, the car is what it is. He is very quick, so what ends up happening is he has quite a unique driving style.
Unfortunately, Max is not the only villain in his story. Lewis Hamilton also owns various apology cakes for Alex. But this doesn't stop Albon from doing wonders. He made a triumphant return to Williams in 2022, and from here, he started slaying in his game. Consistent midfield finishes and dragging a barely functional car into Q3 are some of his greatest achievements. If we talk about his friendship, Alex, George Russell, and Lando Norris debuted in the same year and instantly became Formula One's version of a boy band. Their goofy interactions became F1 fans' favorite.
With your head in your hands, where are your 1 million Instagram fans?
1.1.
We came from F2, but we didn't have a clue. But when you're off the pace and leave too much space, like how you did at that Suzuka race, just know that'll spank you in every race.
Jackie Stewart? It might come as a shock, but Jackie was the first racer who proved that F1 drivers should strive for better safety standards. This 3-time world champion wanted his friends to remain safe while driving, so he decided to change the culture around safety in motorsport. Due to his struggles, today's racers can enjoy full-face helmets, traveling medical units, seat belts, runoff areas, and safety barriers. Queen Elizabeth II knighted him for his contributions to motorsport. If we talk about his achievements, 3 world champion trophies, 27 Grand Prix victories, and 43 top 3 podium finishes in 99 Grand Prix are his notable career highlights.
Put in a staggering time of 1 minute 31.5 seconds to snatch pole from Jackie Ickx in the Ferrari.
Esteban Ocon. When you see Esteban, you instantly notice one thing about him, his height. With 6 feet 1 inch, he is the tallest F1 racer out there.
Double points finish for you guys. I know, sorry. We normally lower it a little bit for Yuki, but I'm so sorry, we haven't managed to raise it up for you.
The second thing you will know about him is his achievements. He won the European Formula 3 Championship in 2014 and got his first Formula 1 victory at the 2021 Hungarian Grand Prix.
A Grand Prix winner in Formula 1! Ocon wins the Hungarian Grand Prix!
If we talk about his 2025 Monaco Grand Prix achievements, he nailed this season. 1 race win, 1 fastest lap, and 4 podium wins are his notable season highlights. He moved from Alpine to Haas for this season and has been contracted to remain here until the end of the 2026 season. Yuki Tsunoda. If F1 were judged by radio meltdowns alone, Yuki Tsunoda would already have 5 world championships and a Netflix special. His radio meltdowns are a headache for engineers, but fans love it.
We need to call for signs. Push, push.
Mate, I am! Look! I can't pushing more because there is a Alonso at me front. I look at dirty here.
Copy.
He is the only one screaming exactly what you're yelling at the TV. He is chaotic, but relatable. He is considered the shortest on the grid with 5 feet 2 inches, but his emotionally unhinged personality makes him the tallest one in F1. Just like Isak, he is also the victim of the Red Bull Junior program, but his spirit helped him in surviving this plan. If we talk about his friendship, he is known as a gay for Gasly on TikTok. It is because of his bromance with Pierre Gasly.
I like his something. I don't know. You know, like, don't be too kind. Don't be too kind. I guess you guys think, you know, like your girlfriend or boyfriend, you know, some kind of feeling. You know,
Nicholas Latifi. This driver is famous for his Godifi meme that refuses to die. Now, the question is, why has the internet crowned him the greatest of all time when he doesn't have any notable achievements? Because he was consistently at the back, consistently forgettable, and yet somehow managed to change F1 history with 1 crash.
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
It was the final race of the 2021 season where Lewis and Max Verstappen were top title rivals. Meanwhile, Nicholas was comfortably leading with a few laps ahead, battling with Mick Schumacher for like 15th place. In the process, he ran off the racing line, got into the slippery part of the track, and crashed his car into the wall.
A little bit of throttle lift through there. Oh, that's another Williams, and that is a bigger impact, and that's Nicholas Latifi.
This crash gave Verstappen a golden career chance that he took full benefit of and crossed the line as world champion. Oliver Bearman. He is one of the most hyped British prospects since George Russell and Lando Norris. He is a literal teenager on the grid who is gaining attention for his raw speed, racecraft, outperforming many experienced drivers, and mature composure under pressure. In fact, he is the youngest driver in Ferrari history to start an F1 race. Oliver made his Formula 1 race debut in March 2024 at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. He replaced Carlos Sainz at Scuderia Ferrari, who had to sit out due to appendicitis.
It's a record, of course, and that Lewis Hamilton and Ollie Bearman embracing as they get out of their cars. George Russell there too, 3 Brits walking down.
He has gotten a full seat with Haas in this 2025 season. Though he is making some childish blunders, there are chances he will score a good number in the 2026 season.
I didn't stop at a stop sign.
Yes.
But I didn't blow it. I slowed down. But, you know, like, I was crawling, but you're meant to stop.
It says stop.
Yeah, it does. So, we don't have those on racetracks, so...
Jenson Button. Jenson, or we must say DRS button legend. He got the title when he pressed the DRS button as the first F1 driver in 2011. It is so funny that he made history by just pressing a button and people started calling him a legend for it. His 2011 Canadian Grand Prix win is legendary and can make anyone an F1 fan. After 6 pit stops, a puncture, a drive-through penalty, and 2 collisions, he clawed back from last place to win the race on the final lap. The race lasted over 4 hours in chaotic wet conditions, making it the longest and one of the most dramatic in F1 history. Kevin Magnussen. A midfield warrior and humble family man, Kevin is loved for his grit, fire, and savage racecraft. When he made his debut in 2014 with McLaren, everyone was asking, is this the next great F1 star?
That's a crash, and it is the Haas of Kevin Magnussen.
He is F1's Viking warrior, tough, raw, fearless, and always swinging. He's not here for popularity contests or gentle overtakes. In fact, he is here to fight, swear on the radio, and wring every drop out of whatever car he's given. His popular curse line, "Suck my ball, mate," on live TV became a popular F1 meme. Juan Manuel Fangio. He stands out in automotive history as one of the few players who has won 5 F1 World Championships and set the standard for Grand Prix racing. He remained out of F1 due to an accident in 1952, but after 2 years of leave, he came back and won a streak of World Championships from 1954 to 1957. His successes also include a notable Grand Prix victory in the extremely challenging Nürburgring course in Germany. Pierre Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda's best friend, or I must say boyfriend, is one of the top 10 F1 players. It was due to Gasly that Alpine got some scores in the 2024 season. His 42 points, predominantly accrued in final 4 races of 2024, helped Alpine in their darkest hour. If we talk about his personality, he is jolly and has been given the nickname of Tripod. But why this nickname? Well, it is an inside joke of F1 players they refuse to share with the public. Moreover, he is fearless and daring, who loves to explore different cultures and do different adventures.
So you're hoping would come up, like what general knowledge topics are you good at?
You're Gen Z, bro, so anything with
Are you a millennial?
I think I am 96. I think I'm the last year of the millennial.
Yeah.
So you like your cooking, no?
Yeah.
Stirling Moss. We can't do justice with F1 history without mentioning Stirling Moss. This British icon gave his 10 years to F1 and was considered one of the greatest drivers of his time.
Enormous, I can't tell you. I mean, I've had to stop my historic racing. Mind you, it'd been far worse if I'd been driving, but then, of course, when I was driving, I was younger, and you heal quicker. I mean, I broke my back and my legs in.
But the sad thing about his career is he never experienced the glory of the World Championship, even though he won the quarter of the 66 Grand Prix and 4 bronze medals. Indeed, his determination and exceptional driving strategies are inspirational for young F1 drivers. Jack Doohan. The future of F1 Jack Doohan began 2025 as a full-time racer for the BWT Alpine F1 team, partnering with Pierre Gasly. He made his F1 debut at the 2024 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, finishing 15th, and was given a full seat in this season. Despite such fatal crashes, he remained determined to prove himself. He is the son of motorcycle racing legend Mick Doohan. While his dad ruled 2 wheels at insane speeds, Jack decided to conquer 4 wheels instead. Gabriel Bortoleto. This young driver is the first Brazilian to race in F1 since Felipe Massa retired in 2017. He has signed a multi-year deal with the Sauber team. A fun fact here is that Gabriel is managed by 2-time F1 world champion Fernando Alonso through his A14 management company. In a unique twist, Bortoleto will be racing against his own manager, Alonso, during the 2025 season. This unprecedented scenario adds an extra layer of intrigue to the races. Moreover, it is interesting that Gabriel started the opening lap of Sunday's Monaco Grand Prix with an abrupt crash into the barriers Franco Colapinto. He made his F1 debut in 2024, stepping in for Logan Sargent at Williams Racing for the final 9 races of the season. During this stint, Colapinto impressed with his performances, scoring points in Azerbaijan and Austin, and consistently finishing in the top 12. For the 2025 season, Colapinto joined Alpine as a reserve driver on a multi-year deal. In May 2025, he was promoted to a race seat, temporarily replacing Jack Doohan for 5 races, starting with the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.